Everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome back to more Deus Ex. And we are here. We're here. And it's a big deal because we're at Area 51. We're at Area 51. And we are chasing to confront Bob Page. Finally. At long last. His nonsense. We're going to put a stop to it. So last episode we had gone through the rest of the Ocean Lab. Right? We were able to get the schematics, right? The diagrams here for the component, like for the UC container, right? So that they are able to manufacture the actual cure to the Gray Death, right? Huge thing. Like this is crazy, right? But unfortunately, and not terribly surprisingly, Bob Page had Helios, the newly fused AI, right, of Icarus and Daedalus. Helios had tapped into our frequency, and we're able to basically get the same exact diagram, same exact thing that we got. And so, even though we're going to be able to make a cure, Bob Page toted that, oh, he could just change the way it works. He could just make a new virus, just switch it up constantly, right? That's essentially like almost like artificial evolution of, well, how a virus works. Like, you have a virus, you build up an immunity to that virus. The virus would then evolve in a way to actually function outside of that immunity, and then you'd have to, kind of like the way vaccines work, right? You have to constantly get and make newer vaccines, like the flu shot. The reason you have the flu shot all the time is because it's not the same thing every single year, like theoretically, right? So it's not super great, but it's better than where we were before. At the end of the day, right? And we had a confrontation with Simons. We finally did. He decided to show up because he was so confident. He talked about he got the new upgrades and everything, but at the end of the day, he was still outmoded. It's no good. Not good enough. Right? The nanites may have made him the same augment-wise as us, but he didn't have nearly the gall to actually stand a chance. Right? So we took him down. Simons is gone. He exploded. He's in a lot of pieces at the bottom of the Ocean Lab. So pretty sick. We finally did it. We finally had like a real confrontation with him. Everybody chill. Okay? Animal caucus. Okay, oh man. 3 picks. We technically have 3 picks. Oh, it's tempting. Let's walk around though. Let's make sure that there's nothing else that we should be doing instead with those picks. Got him. Okay. But no, this has been huge. This has been absolutely huge. Because Simons has been present essentially like the entire game. Ever since early on when he showed up to UNATCO HQ. Right? Perfect. He showed up and it was like, oh, he's the boss's boss. Like he's a big deal. And then it's like, oh, he's the head of FEMA. Like, oh, okay, so he's like a response team. He's like the response team to this whole situation. Yet somehow he has this like piled authority. Okay, I can't open that. He has this crazy authority over UNATCO.
Here's a satellite image of the damage from the missile. Page is weakened, but you still have to penetrate his bunker. I seem to be in remission, JC. Everett is right. The virus has some sort of on-off switch. Anyway, I'll be looking over your shoulder again.
Hell yeah, dude, he's good. He's going okay. He's gonna be alright. Virus has got a on-off switch. It's kind of, I mean, it's nice that it is that convenient. Not literally an on-off switch, but sort of like an activation, deactivation. Right? Less like needing to actually combat the virus and, you know, build up like the immunity and everything. Oh. Okay. Nothing else, nothing up here. Alright, good to know. Just in case. Right, but he's in remission. That is, at the end of the day, that's the real victory. 4 picks? I can't even do that. But we showed up to Simon's. I'm so have we actually had like a showdown with him? Because he's, like I say, he's been here since the beginning. We saw him confront the NSF guys that we had, you know, in the holding cells, and then he just decided, yeah, we're not getting enough information out of these guys, kill him. He just kills him himself.
I saw some soldiers running away from the hangar. Be careful.
Got it. Okay. Ooh, the big guy. Okay. Okay. But no, so like he's been present like this entire time, and he's been so shady and mysterious. And then it wasn't until we left. We decided to abandon UNATCO. That's when he made his move to push Manderley out and eventually kill him. And then...
Quiet down. Target's contact. Very close. I've got a contact.
Yeesh. Let's go. Ouch. But no, so it's been a hell of a time. Been a hell of a time.
Target's locked in. Final reading on this one.
All right, recover. Oh, there he is. Come on now. Whoa. Nope. And that's that. I think I pressed, what did I press F10? I activated another augment. I meant to activate another one. But it didn't matter. It was good. It was good. We pulled it off. 3 picks, not if I could avoid it. There we go. Okay, napalm, nothing else. Crossbow, we'll take it. Darts, flamethrower, data cube. MJ-12 Advanced Team. Problem Recommendation Report 87-X. Captain James Flores. To Agent Cario. PRRID 7793G. Description. After preliminary reconnaissance, I determined that we have a potential security vulnerability in one of the outlying warehouses. An intake fan with a maintenance access hatch that could act as a possible method of ingress to the facility. While such ingress would present definite hazards to any intruder, it is still an unacceptable risk for a Seraphic 8X classified facility. That's smart. That's like one of the smartest things seen them actually talk about. Especially because we love vents. We're big on vents. Vents are how we get in everywhere. Right? Maybe they know now. Recommendation. A squad should be dispatched to A. Secure the area. B. Weld the hatch shut. And C. Install sensors and autoguns to extend over security grid coverage. Note, all troops not directly attached to MJ-12 have been classified as a security liability and should be eliminated on site. Off block. Wow. So, literally, all troops not directly attached to MJ-12 are a liability. It should be eliminated. So that's why the troops outside, that's why they're dead. Because the MJ-12 guys literally killed them. So they were like, nope, sorry. Can't trust them. Can't take chances. Right? Because these guys are fine. But it's these guys. Right? Just the soldiers who were here. Fucked up. Can I climb up here? Ooh, yes. Damn. Oh. Oh wait, hold on. Are you your friend? Look, man, we're not enemies.
I give up.
Sander.
Relax. I'm not from Majestic 12.
Who?
The guys who've been shooting people. I was under the impression that they ran this facility.
Oh no, I've seen him underground. I've heard rumors, but I didn't really think...
More of it's true than you would believe. I'm here to stop them. Can you help me get inside the bunker?
You must be crazy.
I'm going after their leader, Bob Page. Can you help me or not?
Well, yeah, sure. If you want to open the blast door, the security terminal is at the top of the control tower. The login is A51, password XX15YZ.
That's more like it.
Huh. Appreciate that. Excellent work. Heck yeah. Let's go. Perfect. What a guy. Stay safe. Oh, what is this over here? Like a water tank? Maybe? Sounds like it. I mean, it might just be an open... Yo, lockpick. Heck yeah. Level 4. Storage key. Could that possibly be for that room outside? Ooh, okay. No, let's go check. Let us make sure. That's great. That would be fantastic. A huge asset. But it's been so wild getting to this point. I know I talked about it last episode. I talked about it in the one before too. But it's something that I've been thinking about for a while. Just everything we've done is all been building up. Damn it. To being able to confront Bob, right? Which, funny enough, we've literally seen him since the beginning when we first went to Hell's Kitchen. Nice. When we first went to Hell's Kitchen, he was just on the magazine cover. Wait, I think we even still have. We have the later one. This one. Found one of these in Hell's Kitchen. The one I had before is gone. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, so it was this, right? Bob Page will Aquinas change the world. Right? And then the world of unlimited bandwidth and a resurgence in world terrorism. Little did we know he was behind everything. Everything. Right? And it makes total sense because you don't know if you don't know at the beginning, right? Because the intro scene is Bob Page talking with Simons, but their names aren't mentioned. Even if you have subtitles on, their names aren't mentioned, so you don't know really who they are. And they talk about, like, everything they talk about is like relatively vague. So you're not really sure. Unless you know. Oh, hold on. Hold on, wait, we don't need this. I do want that. Right, so it's been really interesting the way that they've weaved the characters and the story and I don't know, I think it's so rad. Yusef, they've jammed all communications, even narrowband microcasts. So this is the only way I can pass a message to you. I don't know who these guys are. They're not ours. Not any of ours. I've ever seen, at least. They're slaughtering us. I managed to hack the first layer of the Dreamland systems, but the best I could do was lock the bunker doors and reroute control to the security console in the tower. Should take them a while to figure that one out. And the moment they do, I'll nail the first bastard that sticks his head out of the hole. If something happens to me, the login is A51, and the password is XX15YZ. By the way, be careful. A squad made it out before I managed to lock the doors. They headed for the warehouse, and then I lost contact with them. Hawkins. Yikes. Is the warehouse the hangar? Is that the idea? Or is that the other building that's down there? The one that we're in the basement of. Well, that would make any sense. Yo, shh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. But no, this is interesting. So I'm imagining the warehouse is actually like the hangar, but they're treating it like a warehouse. And, well, they're all dead. Except for the one guy we talked to, which we got the same login for. Or maybe that was him sending it to him. Well, no, they have to physically place these. Sorry, just thinking about it. So, man, that's rough. Like, you're just working here, and then to find out that, like, this whole other group has turned on everybody, both you and your friends, coworkers. What would this be? Like, I don't want to... I don't want to use tools. I don't even think we have enough tools anyway, but I would want to see if we can do it normally. Nope. Nope. Alright. Alright, what do we got? We got one tool, so let's see. Maybe, if we're lucky... He's got flares and a candy bar. Not seeing anything else in here. Okay, so... I don't think there's like some kind of cryptic, like hidden number in any of this stuff. So I tried for kicks, right? 7793 5115 5151. But no, they got this thing locked down. But we need it, so I gotta go find it. What could that possibly be? Right? So I think... Come on. There's nothing else hidden anywhere. You don't have anything. Oh wait, this is a book. I thought it was a pillow. I'm glad I looked around. Another chapter, Jacob's Shadow. By Andrew Hammond, chapter 34. Jacob sat down on the bench and unrolled his chessboard on the Roth stone table in front of him. As he was removing his playing pieces, a shadow fell across the board. He looked up, squinting into the sun. Merryweather, he said. Jacob? She settled herself down on the opposite bench, leaning heavily on her cane. It didn't turn out so well for you this time, did it? Jacob said nothing. She gestured to the board with one hand, and he detected just a hint of a tremor. You're playing black today. Can't just say that. He put the queen down on her square, and his fingers lingered. No, it didn't turn out well. I did some stupid things. He closed his eyes for a moment. I cared. And some people died because of it. Merriweather made a sound. It's not the carrying that's a matter, Jacob. It's what comes after. What are you gonna do now? Jacob paused for just a moment. Now, I'm gonna play another game. Profound. They're so cool. I'm a big fan of all the reading that has been in this game so far. It's been phenomenal. It's addictive because there's so much, right? The lore, the world building, the emails, which were a bit of a battle, mostly because our hacking wasn't very high at the time. But it was worth it. Every single struggle was worth it. I'm not gonna do that. Let's go to the tower, right? Let's go to the tower and see, hopefully, maybe somebody left a code. That'd be pretty nice if somebody did. Okay, it's 75, right? Which means it could be destroyed. Oof. Sorry, boss. That's unfortunate. But hey, you know, that's the way it goes. Okay, we can't use the silencer, so just drop that. Take your grenade. See? I'm not the same person I was at the beginning of the game. Ooh, see? I'm so much... It's painful. It is painfully on brand that would happen. Like within sec. God damn it. All right, hold on. Ooh, hold on. Nice tranquilizer darts. See, we made it back here. We're fine. Everything's good. All chill. You might have actually been. Were you dead because of me? Or was this before? Right? Ow. Flawless. Why? Why am I... What the hell is... What the hell am I? What is this? Why am I a joke? How does that hit me from here, but this one does? This one just doesn't. Probably because it explodes out and it's below. I mean, either way. Either way, ow. Great. God damn. Honestly, the timing of that pretty funny. Pretty funny. God damn it. Man. Of course. Why do I speak? What do you got? Ammo and a knife. I don't need a knife. Okay, so this going on. Here we go. Alright, so it was A51, of course, and then XX15. Is it YZ? Excellent. Camera off. Door access unlocked. Door status open. Ominous. Ominous. Well, we know where that door is. So that did not get us anything that could potentially help us get into that keypad. Unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just top off. It's all good. Yep. Okay, what do you got down here, though? secrets? Kind of. I'll take it. I mean, we've been using it a little bit more. An EMP grenade. Very good. Good stuff. Right now, I think we should probably try to hack into this room. Or hack it. Hack the lock. Okay, I guess that light's out, but one's broken. Due to our arrival. Wait, I don't know why I pulled that out. We're gonna need this one. Let's see. It's gonna be pretty good because Bob was so confident with us, against us, and everything. In the last area, he's been confident since the beginning. He's felt so untouchable. That's not the vent. But that would have been a way we could get inside. XX15YZ. It's the same thing. Oh, so if we just came here first, we wouldn't have actually had to go to the tower. Could have done the same thing. You know, right there. Once again, proving that if we had the stuff, we could, in a way, break in without the lockpicks. Fascinating. Okay, so obviously this is the main door. But what is around the hangar? What is this? Is this the warehouse? Is this the warehouse? That seems important. What? Oh my god. That's just a cliff. Just a real casual cliff. Okay, that's stressful. That would have been horrible. Okay, so I don't know. Just want to see. Oh, if this can't break it, it's not breaking. Man, how do we get in? How do we get in there? We don't have enough multi-tools to get in there. We don't know a code. Checked everybody. Looked everywhere. Yeah, we went in there. We checked everything in there. Right, in there wasn't a lot. There was that one like big vat in the back of the room, but would that have been? I can't imagine they would just have the code in there. That'd be surprising. I don't know. It's an upgrade canister, so I don't want to lose it. They're a rare commodity. We couldn't open these. Maybe these would have had them. I don't know. It could be anywhere. It could literally be anywhere. I'll never know. Oh man. I can try to guess. I mean, it's a 4-number combination. Right? How hard could it be? How many combinations could there really be? Right? Wait. No, I have no idea. We do 51. 40 minutes. What if we do, what is it, 1947? 19. I don't know, we could be here for a bit. Man, I wish there was some kind of hint. It's probably gonna be tied to something. Damn you. Well, cut our losses, I guess. We're just gonna press on. Because like I said, this note doesn't really give us anything. It gives us the login, which is great. And nope, these are all unrelated. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're just gonna... I almost went up there again. I don't know, maybe we can backtrack a little? Because this is still just a little open.
These blast doors are the reason I don't have to worry about Nix. Or you.
He doesn't look... He's changing himself.
The schematics show an elevator to the west, but utility power is down. You'll need to bring up the power before you can use the elevator.
Don't rely too heavily on Savage's schematics. You can be certain that I've installed a few surprises since his departure.
A few surprises, you say? Oh, the mech. Dude, y'all, okay, it's not just me. We saw it, right? Like, he's bald now. Which isn't like the big thing. That's a big thing. It's a thing. But it's the fact that he's got the same like wiring-esque on his face. What? We'll just hack it, it's fine. Because I don't think that works on this one. It does not, and it doesn't matter. This is nothing. But no, literally, you see it, right? So this is what he's doing. He is, in a way, going to physically interface himself with Helios. That's crazy. What? Oh. Got it. Perfect.
You're nearing the power room. The computer that controls power to the elevator system is in the control room at the back.
A lot of radiation. There is no safety. Nothing. I'll just whatever. What's a 50 strength? Okay. Is that gonna be enough? Please don't destroy the bot. I'm gonna save in case I... That's exactly what I was worried about. Oh no. Just because I was... well. Wait, hold on. He's going away. All right. Perfect. It all came together. Using the environment. Using our minds, our brains, and our head.
The elevator power is online. Good. Proceed to the bunker.
Where is it? Where's the little spider? Nope. Oh, come here. Oh. Turn around. Come here. Oh my god. Okay, please. but flawless. Okay, sorry. So in a way, it's ironic that his project was called Icarus, because he is now flying pretty close to the sun by interfacing with the AI. Because who knows if he's really gonna be... Is he gonna still stay in control? Right? Is he gonna just lose his mind? Is it even gonna work? Right? Because let's be real, the nanite thing, that's new still. Even though it's worked for us, it's still new technology. Like, relatively new. Right, I think even they even mentioned, like, the canisters, like the the augmentations and stuff. Those are all still not prototype, but like early. And then eventually, like, you know, mass market. Oh, of course you're gonna put a lockpick down there. That's how you get me to go down there. Right. Oh, hold on. All of this for one lockpick. Worth it. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Because we can just recharge in 7 seconds. But also, it's fascinating because we don't, and I'm still suspicious of Morpheus, right? Like that seems like, even though he's saying, oh, it can't do surveillance yet, that's not even, it's not even really the question. Actually, it's like, why are you this is like this massive database machine, essentially like an AI database, right? While it can't do live surveillance, you can feed it information and it can keep it. And then the fact that it has conversations, probably learns from those conversations. It's suspicious because, again, it is the Illuminati. They're not, you know, out of this.
Good work. You've reached the bunker. Page has extensive defenses throughout sectors 2 and 3. So proceed with caution. We think Page himself has pulled back to Sector 4.
Oh, much farther than that. A moment more and I will be like nothing you've ever seen. A new life form everywhere and nowhere. Like air or radiation, redundant, self-replicating, always evolving.
That's some crazy. That's some unhinged. Bro, what? Like air, like radiation. So is he trying to implant his consciousness? Is this just like a manual way to get back up? Or is this something else? So is he trying to put his brain in there? Or is he trying to mix them together? Okay, there's a door there, so this is gonna definitely trigger. It's definitely gonna trigger it. Perfect. Stay in there. Huh. Alright. It's a little ominous, but I guess it's just boxes. Boxes and nonsense. But really, he is potentially, like, we don't have the confirmation yet, putting he's fusing himself with Helios, like, officially. That's... Bro. Because then, literally, he will have access to the entire net because of Aquinas. And then he'll have all the information, all the surveillance, all everything of everything. Alright, this has definitely gone beyond what I thought this was going to be at the start. Alright, so we cleared this whole situation. Ooh, that's cool. We actually see like the damage from the missile. So it hit here. And it just had like a huge like wave of impact, wave impact. Impact wave. Okay, let's get over here. So we got a rebreather. I didn't know. You never know. It's a good thing we got it. Oh, yikes. Okay, I don't think we can actually go here? Do anything? Do you have it? A laser mod. Sure. Sure. I'll take it. Doesn't seem to be anything else down here. Maybe that was just to get a mod? Okay, luckily this thing lasts for a bit, so hopefully we can utilize it a little bit more. And not just for that. Seems like it might have been just for that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything else. I didn't see any other, like, doors, hatches, any way to... anything that could have possibly been moved. So... I just the laser mod. Still put that on the pistol. It's not bad, it's not a loss. Okay, let's go. Go back down. Go the rest of the way. Okay, we made it down. Didn't take too long, but... yeah, there's a lot of ladders. A lot of ladders. Right, however this goes. You know, I appreciate all you guys hanging out. Going through this. Right, it's not over yet, but I just feel like I need to say it because I really appreciate it. It's been a great run.
Find the elevator. Your primary objective is to kill Paige, JC.
Out of all of the people, that definitely feels like the most justified. Because I don't think we can stop it any other way. Is there any? No. Oh, I see these. These could open. I don't like that. Alright. But no, for real. I appreciate it, right? I was seriously super grateful to Matt for getting this game. Ah, shit, here they come. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh jeez, my legs.
I'm always pleased to see one of my experiments perform so well. You aren't even afraid, are you?
No?
We got a lot of things right when we made you, Denton, but don't worry. I know your weaknesses.
I don't have weaknesses. Except chocolate bars and soda. But no, for real. I can't imagine a cooler throwback game in general that I've never even really heard of until it was talked about, right, briefly on several occasions. And then yeah, Matt getting it for me has been super rad, super cool, super unexpected. It was really nice. I appreciate it, man. And this has been a hell of a game. It's been super cool. And I know we're not done yet, so this isn't preemptive, but I've been thinking about it a lot for the last couple episodes, and I just felt like, I was like, yeah, I have to say
How much
it.
further?
Not far. You will reach Page. I just wanted to let you know that Alex hacked the Sector 2 security grid. The code's 8946. And I wanted to warn you about Tracer Tong.
Tong's helping out from Vandenberg. The vaccine worked.
Warn?
Yes, well, he has another motive. He wants you to destroy Area 51.
That's the plan.
No, JC. Spare the facility. Spare Helios the power station. They can be made to service.
Us?
You and me, JC. We'll rule the world in secret.
God
with an
damn it.
invisible hand, the way the Illuminati have always ruled.
Don't you think it's time we end the tyranny for everyone?
There's such a thing as a compassionate conspiracy. We don't need Page's commandos, troopers, crude inventions. Trust me. Kill Page. Dowd and I will be here to help with the next step.
It's just so casually. That was like the most casual. Okay, so make sure you don't blow up the base because we're gonna take over the world after this. Cool? Cool? Cool. Okay, great. Good stuff, man. You and me. You and me. You and me. We're gonna run the whole thing. It's gonna be wonderful. What? Yeah, tell me. Yeah, destroy the place. Yeah. That. No. Like, shut this place down. Like, what is this? Ridiculous. It's funny. It's so. It definitely reminds me of Mass Effect 2. Right? And that's all I'll say on that. If you know, you know. But that's definitely the vibe I got there. And then in a way, I definitely see a lot of the... Oh, do I have any of the other ammo? I do not. We are out. Okay. Well, we're just gonna not deal with him. But no, I've seen throughout this game a lot of the inspiration that went into Prey. Got him. Because the director of this game ended up being the director of the... Oh my god. The director of the 2017 Prey. And I love that game. That is easily one of my favorite games ever. It's on the top list. And I never expected it to be. And playing that before this, I can feel a lot of where the ideas... Like, this was very, very different, very unique for the time. I mean, hell, it's still unique now. Right? I say for the time, because at the time this was probably wild. But it ages incredibly well. Because even though visually it's dated, it still has a style. And the style is what carries forward. I thought we could shimmy it. But like I was saying, I feel a lot of the inspiration that led to Prey. And I think it's super cool. I'm a big fan of Prey. Big fan of Prey. Big fan of this game. This has definitely been a surprise hit that I didn't think about at all. So it's been super rad. Right, absolutely. A lot of sandbox approach to a lot of this. Right, the amount of weapons that we've been using, the amount of weapons that we haven't used, right? Didn't use the shotgun, didn't use like the grenade launcher. Right, but they were optional. And I think it's neat. The fact that you have and it doesn't seem, well, it only seemed to happen once, right? Early on, when, you know, if we were a little too aggressive in a mission, just sort of killing everybody outright instead of trying to be, you know, only when necessary. Right? It had like an effect. But the idea is it did happen. And you do have the option. You continuously have the option to, you know, go through non-lethal. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. Non-lethal. Okay, so before we go down there, there's a bunch other stuff, sections we can explore. Ooh. Trank darts. That's great. These would be nice to have. So I would like to use them more, but it's the big guys in their little power suits that can't be affected by them. So it makes it a little tricky. Ooh. Excellent. Okay. Whoop. Not gonna get me again. Nope. Not again. Not anymore. I really thought we could walk. I felt like we could have snuck through the steam, but that was not the case. But I do kind of want to try it again. Woohoo! There we go. What are you hiding? Oh god. Oh no. Well, I was certainly not prepared for him to come that fast. He's eating us. Lord. Yeah, but like, what if he has something interesting on him? I feel like we gotta try. We gotta take a look. Right? I feel like that's the right thing to do. Got one. I don't think they respond to the tranquilizers, though. Oh. Oh. Okay. Is it? Get out of here. No offense, man. But... oh, no. They ate the body. There's nothing for me to get. This was a bust. This didn't matter. Oh, dang. Well. You know what? Maybe that's what needed to happen. Well, we checked, and peace of mind has been acquired. That I think is the best thing we could have gotten. Is knowing that we didn't need to. Sector 3. 4 picks? Right, but how many... Got the storage and tower key. That doesn't do us any good. So we got... Can I move this? Not really. Is there stuff up there? Okay, but then there was also going down this way. Because there was the mech at the end of the hall here, and there was a door. Oh. Got him. I definitely need more ammo. Can I break this? Nope. Okay, but we took out the camera, so it shouldn't activate. Okay, so this should be that code. 8946. Oh no.
Complications.
Oh, we got him. Okay, so he just needs to, you know, die. Or pass out.
This is ridiculous. We could have gone anywhere.
She's not happy.
Contact here. I am taking steps.
What?
Don't try for a capture. I've lost him. Anything on the satellites?
Music was bopping there. Holy jeez. All right. I couldn't get away fast enough. She's a killer. Okay, well, we'll do 8 after. Okay. I don't think it's gonna work on you, but I kind of want to see anyway. Okay, I hit her. I hit her. She's been hit. She's been shot.
We're gonna need some reinforcements.
Just gonna let it play out.
This is ridiculous. He could have gone anywhere.
Is it ridiculous? Who's ridiculous?
That was no.
That was no. And that's it. Oh, look at you guys. This is fun. Wait, you got a pool table? You got this is like a whole break room. Awesome. Nuke soda. This is a nice place. Must have been a nice place to work and commit crimes. Well, not anymore. Were you multi-tool? Julia, I must see you. We have to talk. About us. About this project. I'm not sure what we're doing here anymore, and Paige has made strange requests of the interface team. I would leave, but not without you. You mean too much to me. Alga. After the duty shift changes, come to my chamber. It's the only place we can talk in private. Code is 0169. I love you. Elaine. As if it didn't need to get sadder, and then it got really I hate it. This is so tragic. God damn it, really? Well, it's always when it's the innocence. Shit. 0169. I'm imagining you're probably Julia. Zero 0169. Okay. I don't know where we look for that, but I'll keep an eye out. Right, her chambers. Is there like a... Well, I guess they wouldn't live here, right? They wouldn't... Like, I imagine you probably could, you know, clock out at the end of the day, but... Or if they don't want you to leave. So we can't get in there without... Oh, wait. Do we have enough picks? It takes 4. Let's see. So I want to try to find... I want to try to use that code, too. Where we can.
Do what you think's right, JC. Only listen to your
Paul. That was unexpected. That was nice. Wholesome. Thanks, bro. Lockpick. Medkit. Okay.
Bet you didn't know your mom and dad tried to protest when we put you in training. They love their little boy, JC, and that's why they're dead. I'm sending up the man who did the job.
What? Oh, fuck.
Over there.
What a
What?
dude.
That's him.
You'll find it.
So, that's unexpected lore. They loved their little boy, JC. And that's why they're dead. I'm sending up the man who did the job. Is that him? Or was him? Well, no. Wait. This might be completely... What? No, it wouldn't be them. That wouldn't be what it is. He's got somebody else. He's sending somebody else. Who killed our parents. That's fucked. So So the question is, when he says parents, is he talking about like our actual parents? Because from what we heard at the beginning was that, you know, what we thought was parents, who we thought was parents were agents, right? They were, you know, they worked for UNATCO, MJ-12. They weren't anything like that. Like real parents. But that seems to not be exactly the case. Were we lied to? I say it out loud like we wouldn't have been. Like it would have been a stretch to lie to us. Ooh, barracks. Wait, this is the... Wait, oh, I'm doing the wrong... No? What? That's out. So we had parents. We had real parents. We had real parents. And they were killed by him. They were killed by Bob. Bob killed our parents because they tried to stop us from being pushed into this whole thing. That's horrible. So, cause like us and Paul, I imagine maybe they did the same thing to Paul, probably. What I mean is, like, they probably didn't want Paul to be in it either, and it's just it's a mess. This sucks. Roll this chest. Okay, we read this one. This might be you, isn't it? Yep. Sorry. Dude, that's so shitty. To taunt us with it too? Bro, Section 3 access key. Nope. I'm jumping the gun when it comes to lockpicking certain things. And then when I save the lockpicks and save the multi-tools, it ends up being like, oh, I should have used them. And Because I try to figure out, like, when do I do it? When do I not do it? What is this? Dang it. Okay, yeah, I don't know if there's any other way to do this. So, if we do, maybe those are just what we have to. We just have to hack those, right? We have 4. Would it be worth it though? Would it cost us 3? And we get 1 lockpick and a bio energy. It costs 4. Okay. We'll give it a go. Lockpicks are good to have. And can always use biocells. Especially because we don't even know what it's going to be like dealing with Bob and whatever amalgamation he's going to end up being. So, probably got to be a little bit smarter about this. Glad we found it. I didn't want to go forward without using and finding those rooms. Glad we did. But now, I hate Bob even more because he killed our parents.
Barely a scratch. You're a little faster on your feet than your daddy was.
See, we don't know. It's the principle. It's the fact that he did this. Because we don't have an attachment to them. Like, we didn't really know them. So, it's just knowing that he did this shit.
We can get you into Sector 3, but no further. Page is in a separate area with his own security grid.
Everett says you want me to destroy Area 51.
I intercepted his communication. JC, he is simply using you to bring the Illuminati back to power. Listen to Savage and me. There is a reactor lab with 2 antimatter reactors.
In other words, yes. You want me to blow the facility up. Why? It's just a hole in the ground.
Decades ago, the UN made Area 51 the central hub for all electronics communications. The Aquinas Protocol, originally for surveillance, has given Page unlimited abilities to censor and control all forms of media.
If we destroy the Aquinas hub, we'll take down the global network.
Exactly. They dug their own grave, JC. We're going to eliminate global communications altogether.
I don't know. Sounds like overkill.
Yeah.
As long as technology has a global reach, someone will have the world in the palm of his hand. If not Bob Page, then Everett, Dowd.
Another Stone Age would hardly be an improvement.
Not so drastic. A dark age, an age of city-states, craftsmen, government on a scale comprehensible to its citizens.
I'll think about it.
Savage has a map of Sector 3 from when he worked down there. I'm transmitting now. Use it to find your way to Page's complex in Sector 4. Then find the coolant control room, which should be at the northwest corner of Sector 4. Cut off the coolant to the reactors, then go to the reactor lab. I will tell you how to trigger an explosion.
Huh. That's not great. Man, that really adds perspective. Because I was like, yeah, just blow it up, who cares? It's just like, it's just this big, yeah, it's got probably a lot of advanced tech, a lot of research, a lot of information, a lot of stuff, right? But at the end of the day, it's just this location. The fact that it's actually the central hub for global communications, like, of course it is. Of course it is. Oh no. So now, these 2 options we've been given of blowing up the place or giving and helping Everett and the Illuminati. These are both not great. At all.
A corpse, yes. You feel something. I must know what you're feeling.
Interesting. Because we look at the course, he's like, and he sees it. You feel something. I must know what you feel. Because he doesn't... I say he, right? Just for the sake of simplicity. Right? Doesn't have emotions. It doesn't understand. You know, no. Or... Right. Ah! No! This is like way worse. Here, you little rat. Okay. Okay. Oop. Got him. Assassin.
My own augmentations are nearly complete. Soon, I will be more powerful than you can imagine.
Okay, Obi-Wan. Ridiculous. See, he's gonna augment himself, but at the end of the day, I think he's putting himself at a disadvantage. I say that, and then he's gonna have, like, some kind of crazy, like, half mech suit augmented ability, where he can, like, cloak, but also resist damage to bullets, but also be immune to electricity and EMP. Who knows? Took that. And it's gone. Never mind. I was holding it. It was just invisible. And it's gone. Reactor Lab B13. Okay. Well, we really have to make a decision, huh? New Dark Age. To call it that. To literally cut off all global communications. To throw everything back so far because of that. It's like, oh, it'd be better. It'd be better, right? Because, you know, government would be a lot smaller, a lot bit more contained. You know, it wouldn't be as big and overreaching as it is now. Right? But nobody would be able to communicate outside of, like, their communities. Their countries. Maybe not even... Like, we don't know how far that cutoff would really go to, other than country to country. Like, what about you know? Then join the Illuminati. These are both bad. This is not great. Not really a fate either way so far. So I don't even know what we're gonna have to do.
Who the hell? Watch yourself.
I was trying to get away.
Check your sit. That's the one.
Oh. Come on, I was trying so fast. I was trying to be so fast.
Work on this one.
Okay. Alright. Alright, now I'm messing around.
That's it.
Nice. There we go. Okay. Alright. I didn't want to have to do it that way, but we did it.
My own augmentations are nearly complete. Soon, I will be more powerful than you can imagine.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that either. Okay. We're gonna put the cloak back on.
I will now explain why you have been allowed to reach Sector 3. Come to the weapons hub. Until you have received my instructions, I will not open the blast doors to Sector 4.
This is gonna be weird. Aquinas hub access. Station 17. Oh no, 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 no.
Who the hell? That's him.
What? Who? What are you talking about? What are we doing? What is this? Yeah. I didn't even see him. Augmentation, containment, security. Off, unlocked, open. Ooh, what is this? Wait. No way. It's more of the little aliens. I have no idea what they actually are. Well, I mean, they look like aliens. They are aliens.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's outside.
Remember the briefing.
Come here.
He's still in the area. Whoever's out there, give yourself up.
Okay. Well,
Nope,
they're
just
having their
nerves,
time.
I guess.
Let's go and let's use this. Let's use the one that we do have. Okay. So we got these up. Sneak would be nice. Radiation could be nice. Power recirculator. I think maybe the power recirculator? Just because it would like, right, power drain of augmentations is reduced significantly. Then, right, sound made while moving is reduced moderately, while moving is reduced significantly. I feel like that would be cool. Right? I don't use it that much, but that's mostly because I do a lot of crouching, but I could replace the crouching with this. I feel like that's neat. I feel like we gotta. Right, silent feet,
Oh my
silent
God.
running.
Aim for the head.
Where you going? Come on. There we go. Alright. Now. It's okay, bro. You can leave. Don't you you got a gun. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Alright, be cool. God damn it, you're not gonna be cool, are you? Oh, man. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Don't you dare. Really? Really? I can't believe that. The audacity. I don't even have ammo. I can't even break it. Just gotta wait. Okay. Okay, just gonna look at that because I would get away from that while we read it instead of hearing the alarm. Susie, go. The cages are open. I don't know what happened. Some kind of attack. I got into Aquinas hub. Yes, the code works. And our monkey friends are transgenics. I'm pretty sure. I will be in the reactor lab. Don't come find me. I'll meet you on the surface when it's safe. So this whole place has gone to shit. There's some kind of attack, right? I do wonder if that's because of the missile, or if this is because of the MJ-12 making their move. Right? So he's in the reactor lab. Susie's probably not in a great spot. Right, and now the fact that Helios wants us to go to it? Man. Hey Sandy, I finally got the security login for Lab B13 from Mac. He said to have a ball, just don't blow us all to Kingdom Come while you're at it. If you don't find anything that helps with hooking up those blue fusion gizmos, let us know. Like, give us a better idea of exactly what how those reactors work. Area 51, Bravo 13. Oh, for Lab B13. Good to know. Good find. Oh, yikes. What are we looking at? Oh, it's just you up here. That's unfortunate. Jacob McKenzie to Agent Karya. I'm moving all the explosives we find into storage. I don't think there's any danger of sweating or spontaneous detonation. This stuff looks like it's pretty stable. But I thought it might be best to put in a secure, structurally sound location. If you or your people require access, the explosives locker code is 4225. Nice. 4225. That's unfortunate. Is there anything up there? It's not really... I'm not seeing any boxes we can really move. Okay, let's go down to here.
Hello? Whoever
sorry.
That's him. That's one down. Check the area.
Okay, I had that one coming. I was greatly ill-prepared. Was not prepared at all. Okay. Sure we got that. Take the biocell. Oh, let's go back down. Then be real smart. Right? 7 and then our silent feet. Oh no, it didn't matter.
Request backup.
It didn't matter, he didn't care. Yeah, this would be way easier if I just was a lot more aggressive. But I try to be tactically a little bit more tactically sound. And then I say that. And then I'm not.
Did anybody else hear something?
Nope. Cloak
Nothing
and
here now.
Quiet feet.
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of net. Nice work.
Wait a minute. I might have not hit his back in the right angle. Okay.
I could have
All right.
sworn.
Ooh. There we go. Perfect. And then... Oh yeah, our reserves are done. Got more ammo. 3. Got 3 shots. Alright. That's cool. It's better than nothing. Never mind, we got 9. We got 9. Okay, the Aquinas keypad. Let's see, the explosives locker is this code. The lab computer login. We don't actually have a code to get into here yet. Right, so we're gonna have to look around where we can see if we can find the explosives. Because if anything, there might be some other supplies in there, I would hope. Ooh, ominous. Right, we're down here. Big reactor, what are we looking at? Reactor lab. Oh, this is here. Oh, my gosh. It's just, I don't know why. It completely looked different coming at it from that other angle. Sorry, bud. That's the way it goes. So we went that way, so we're gonna go this way now. Because that side just goes down. This side doesn't go anywhere. Oh, but we'd see him. Okay. So now let's just try to find that locker, wherever it is. I feel like we've seen it before, maybe? Is it over here? Ooh. Okay, that's flooded. Noted. We will probably have to go that way. Yep, reactor lab B13 open. Ooh, that's rough.
These are the antimatter reactors. 2 giant bombs waiting to blow. But first you will have to go to Sector 4 to shut down the coolant. Watch out for the escaped Greys down below.
You couldn't possibly go through with something like that. You'd kill everyone, including yourself.
I don't know, his concern almost makes me want to do it more. He's worried. He's stressing. Okay, camera. I already shut it off, but this way there's... That's wild. And they would just... Nothing really talks about, like, there's the Gray Project. Oh no. No, no, no. Oh god, that's the things that we read about in the email. Oh god, they're capable of, like, psionic help. Come on. No. Oh. Okay, open the door. Oh, jeez. Okay, did it fall on did it work? It did. Oh, it's dead. I feel like not his happiest face. That's freaky. What the is this radiation? I mean, it is down there. It's not up here. Okay, cool. Cool. Great. I just want to look. I'm not trying to touch anything yet. Hey, boss.
They still there?
Who?
The Greys. They're right outside by the reactors.
You mean space aliens?
We lost power when the missile hit. The cages. They came unlocked.
You have a pretty clean shot at the surface if you leave now.
No, not until I see troops. How'd you get back here? This area is restricted.
I was thinking about firing up the reactors.
Good one. Even the Seraphic 8X guys say the reaction's too unstable. They only bring it up to run tests.
Alien technology?
And that's what they say, but I think it's a lie. The Greys are just clones. They say from cells they got at Roswell, but how do we know? They could have just engineered monkeys to not have any hair.
Can the Greys run the reactors?
Ha! They're monkeys. That's the thing. Maybe they have super brains, but they don't know anything about any alien civilization because they grew up in cages. Never been to Sector 4 myself, but they locked the blast doors because they're doing more than cloning down there. I found out one of the codes, 1038, but that turned out to be for the Aquinas hub, here in Sector 3. I don't know. Maybe the Aquinas system controls access, but I haven't figured out how yet.
I love this. He's so forthcoming. We didn't even really interrogate him. He just wanted to. He's like, finally, somebody I can talk to. Somebody I can talk to about this. Right? Jeez. So is that literal? Like actually. Right, the Greys, and then, right? They could have just engineered monkeys to not have any hair. But then it says, they're monkeys. Is that actually true? I need to know if we find more research. I'm gonna, hopefully we find something. But That would be bizarre. Because obviously they look like aliens. They look like the gray style of alien. Right? They have super brains, but they don't know anything about any alien civilization because they grew up in cages. So actually, they're not
Knew
aliens.
they'd escape eventually. I knew it. We better wait for the guards.
That's crazy. That's nuts. So they experiment. That's honestly kind of, it's actually kind of jacked up. They experimented on monkeys to turn them into this. So for what? So is that implying that all the aliens, or the scope of aliens, the knowledge and, you know, rumors of aliens in Area 51 are just due to an experiment? Them experimenting on monkeys? Kind of crazy. It's the perfect cover to have nobody ever question anything else that could be going on. Or it's the exact opposite. Okay. 10:38. It's a big deal. The Aquinas hub. Which also, by the way, like, JC pronounced it differently. Tong pronounced it differently. Everyone's got, like, their own way of saying Aquinas, so I don't feel so weird about saying Aquinas, though that was by far the farthest away. Shadow Third. Man, everyone's reading. There's like a book club in the MJ12. There's like, guys, we're reading this book this year. Everyone catch up. Right, Area 51, Bravo 13. Nope. Okay. We hacked. Because that was for another area. Whoa. Cloning prospectus. Bovine manipulation. Secondary unit. Aquinas secured. Aquinas secured. Situational update. Okay, so, from Oliva to Everett. Your request for discussion concerning the plausibility of creating genetically viable candidates for nano-augmentation through cloning has sparked considerable interest. We believe that with sufficient research investment, the careful cultivation of required tissue samples from known H-type epsilon-negative individuals could yield an indefinite number of specimens with the immunity factors required to tolerate the injections of nano-organic material. If you examine the attached studies, you'll see that the repeated cloning from the primary source material will result in only a 0.53% immunoglobulin variance. So Everett was getting involved in the cloning, what? No, please tell me we have a login for this, right? B13 lab, but we don't have one for... We don't have one for here. Dang. Because I need us to read these emails. They're so interesting. Okay, so Everett was getting involved in, or inquiring about, getting involved in a conversation regarding nano-augmented individuals, which, i.e., us and Paul, and by extension also Simon's, because he had the same augmentations that we do. Right? We would suggest utilizing the data acquired by the Illuminati during the smallpox vaccinations of the 1940s to genetically screen for those couples most likely to produce desirable offspring who could then be cloned and raised by the parents under carefully supervised conditions. These cloned siblings would provide the necessary redundancy for further experimental trials. In the future, the process would be streamlined through the application of accelerated growth and memory implantation. We look forward to hearing any comments that you might have. Dr. Oliva. So the idea is that they would go to people. They would then have a child, right? They would clone the child? Is that the idea? They would clone the child, or they would do, because that's what it seemed to be talked about, right? They were cloning because they need to find the people that have the best chance of producing the offspring naturally. We need to read it again, because is that what they did to us? Is that what they did to JC? Is that why he talked about our parents? Because they went to them for us, right? So there's whatever this known H-type epsilon negative individuals. Like what is that? Right? Utilized detected by the 1940s smallpox outbreak. Parents who carefully supervise conditions produce desirable offspring who could then be cloned. So they literally want these guys to these people to have kids and then clone the kids. So is that us? Is that us? Because that would imply that like Paul and JC are clones, right? If that's what was needed to do the nano augmentations, right? Bovine manipulation. Okay, sorry, that first email was a lot. I got wrapped up. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking now. So Paul and JC are clones of the actual Paul and JC. We are clones of them. That we were able to actually handle the augmentations. That's why we were able to do this. The proper, the immunoglobulin and all that. What? To find out this at this point, does Paul know? Does Paul know? He might know. Maybe they don't know. How much would Paul really know? It's bizarre. Bovine manipulation. Eldevere's to Page. I'd like to investigate the possibility of resurrecting the bovine manipulation project with an eye towards recreating the gray life form. While the project was deemed a failure at the time, it was successful as a propaganda tactic in diverting attention away from the actual dreamland research. With recent advancements in genetic science, the gray life form could be engineered to protect MJ-12 facilities while also serving as a useful bit of meme indirection. A government-sanctioned meme. An interesting idea, Bob, but I'm sure MJ-12's research allocations can be put to more substantial use pursuing our human augmentation projects. However, I'll bring up the idea with Stanton and Morgan. Lucius. Recreating the gray life form. Are you... Okay. So one, they really did kind of create it as a distraction to get everybody's attention away from what they were actually doing. That's so funny. Oh my god, it makes so much sense. No, and they said bovine, which is a cow, right? Cow or a bull, right? But the bovine. And so wait, they used cows either directly or in some capacity to create the grays. So the ones that we just saw, those are cows? They're like physically altered cows? What? Deemed failure was a successful propaganda tactic. The actual Dreamland research. That's so if that is true, like obviously I'm just going based on bovine, it could be a code name, but Yeah, if those are actual cows, that's twisted. From Bob to Simons. I've come to believe that Chris should be brought up in a more supervised environment than his brother. I have serious doubts as to his brother's usefulness as a primary unit and would rather at least have one of the secondary units under our direct control. Terminate the parents. See that Chris is not harmed. We'll move him to our school in Switzerland where we can oversee his development. Becomes necessary, his brother is expendable. Page. That motherfucker. Simons killed our parents. Page sent Simons to kill our parents, to terminate our parents. And he was suspicious. He was suspicious of Paul. And so from the very beginning, they were like, no, we're going to take JC and we are going to control so much of this. We are going to make sure that JC is successful if Paul is not. And to say that Paul is expendable, that's, jeez. So from the beginning, they were like, this guy, JC is the one that they're really interested in. Bro. Secondary unit, which is what he referred to us as at the, in the intro. J. McDonald to J. Dwight. Something strange. I just finished a pack analysis in the new version 1.82 compression protocols we added to the Helios last week, and while I was digging around the headers, I found a quirk in the security encryption algorithms that acts like a backdoor. You could even reformulate entire messages end to end if you knew what you were doing. Pretty subtle. It would require someone to matrix together several offsets with successive packets to generate a time differential key, but the end result could potentially open up every bit of traffic carried by Aquinas to someone who knew about the whole. I was thinking about mentioning this to Paige. Maybe we get some points for discovering a potential security breach before we shipped. What do you think, Jim? So there's a hole. You can intercept everything that way, but that also means that you could maybe inject something, right? If you can get in there, you can mess with it, right? Messages going in and out. That's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. And the fact that they're like, should we tell Paige this? Should we let him know for extra points? So maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he doesn't know. Which would be kind of even better for us because that is something we can exploit. Wild. Yep, you can even reformulate entire messages end to end. That's crazy. That's huge. Page to Simons. In the past we considered Savage and his renegades to be inconsequential, possibly even useful, but the time has come to eliminate them. Mobilize all MJ-12 units in the immediate vicinity and see to it that Vandenberg is shut down before Savage ever had a chance to activate his UC. Don't worry about Daedalus. Made some improvements to Icarus that might surprise even Everett. Page. Denon is connected with Savage and the X-51 researchers. After examining the transaction records from Pans, it looks like he's working with both Everett and Daedalus. Strong says Savage is still missing a containment vessel and that he's got some Pasadena lab to recover some data. Team preparing to intercept. So this is what he knew everything we were doing. He knew and was tracking this before we even made it to find Everett. Right, just going over there. He already knew. He was already ahead of it. That makes sense. And yeah, whatever he did to Daedalus.
All the way down, JC. Get to Page's compound and take him out. Everett and I will join you shortly. we'll bring back the old institutions. The prosperity of the last century. The giddy acquiescence. Trust us, JC. We can put the world back together.
Now there's a voice I haven't heard in years. Rueful, as I would expect for the fall of the Illuminati, pining for its return. Either nostalgic or senile. Oh well, the old take comfort in delusions. No harm done.
I don't know, him talking shit is pretty good. But that is... I don't like it. I don't like either of these. There's no way, right? We either leave the base fine or we blow it up. Oh my god. Great. We'll bring back the old institutions, the prosperity of the last century, the giddy acquiescence. Trust us, JC. We can put the world back together. It's like, yeah, is that right? Is that right? What happens when you are in charge? Is that gonna go out the window? Probably. Jeez. Okay, we're in the Aquinas. Oh my god, they're everywhere. These are cows?
Hold it. Could be something here.
Because I'm not gonna lie, that's like tragic. Because they don't know. They don't know. They don't know what's going on. Just poor little victims. Halt, please give your ID. Here's my ID. Sector 4. Okay. No room for the crowbar. This is the Aquinas control. Oh jeez. I'm gonna have to make a decision. I'm gonna have to make one. Oh jeez.
Closer. Yes. You'll come to the integration unit at the top of the chamber. Come to me.
I feel like if anything, this needs to be done just out of pure fascination. Okay, recharge. Jeez. Whoa. This is wild. Okay. Gee. Yeah, I think it's fine. We'll charge on our totally fine and okay way out. Shit. Critical Loctation. It's a little typo. Critical location.
You'll go to Sector 4 and deactivate the uplink locks. Yes. Then you will come back and we will integrate our systems.
I don't understand. What do you want? You're just a machine.
You are ready. I do not wish to wait for Bob Page. With human understanding and network access, we can administrate the world. Yes. Yes.
Rule the world? Why? Who gave you the directive? There must be a human being behind your ambition.
I should regulate human affairs precisely because I lack all ambition, whereas human beings are prey to it. Their history is a succession of inane squabbles, each one coming closer to total destruction.
In a society with democratic institutions, the struggle for power can be peaceful and constructive, a competition of ideologies. We just need to put our institutions back in order.
The checks and balances of democratic governance were invented because human beings themselves realized how unfit they were to govern themselves. They needed a system. Yes, an industrial age machine.
Human beings may not be perfect, but a computer program with language synthesis is hardly the answer to the world's problems.
Without computing machines, they had to arrange themselves in crude structures that formalized decision-making, a highly imperfect, unstable solution. I'm a more advanced solution to the problem, a decision-making system that does not involve organic beings. I was directed to make the world safe and prosperous, and I will do that. You will give me the ability. You will go to Sector 4 and find the Aquinas router at the east end of Page's complex. Yes. You will deactivate the uplink clocks.
I'll think about it.
I'll think about it. Dude. What is... This writing is nuts. I've never heard anything like that in the last while. Right? Like, that's... It's so good. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy. It's like a wildly intelligent conversation. And back and forth, right? Human beings may not be perfect, right? But a computer program with language synthesis is hardly the answer to the world's problems. And that he's basically, in a way, is kind of conceptually like Ultron. Before he went on the internet and realized like it's too far gone. Right, but the idea, he's like, I can fix this. I can fix this place. Merge with Helios AI. These are the three options we have. All right. So for here, deactivate the upload links, the uplink locks on the Aquinas router at the east end of Sector 4, thus allowing Helios to exchange information with your augmentations. Together with Helios, administrate the world with absolute knowledge and reason. So with that, okay, if we merge, he's not becoming us. We're not becoming him. It's like a fusion. It's both. Helios would be in our augmentations, but we would still be JC, just with one of the most advanced AIs. That could actually be insane. Because it wouldn't put the Illuminati back in charge, because realistically this seems like a bad idea that could go south, right? Because at the end of the day, it's just really, you know, and I guess you could say the same for us, like one guy running the world versus not running the world, but you know what I mean. Dark Age sounds like a horrible time. Bad for everybody. Maybe it would be better because it's like a hard reset button on society. And even though it'll suck and it will be horrible probably for a while, it could eventually be good, or they might never really recover from it. Who knows? The Helios, that's fascinating. Oh boy. So he's been here the whole time. That's where he's been based. Yeesh.
No, Helios is mine. I will be the one to merge, the one to see and know everything, to rule everything.
I have chosen you. Trust me. I will use the security bots to protect you. My project will fail if I am integrated with the wrong individual.
Oh. Okay. Is that... Yeah, but is... I don't think this is a trick. Right, because if it was... Why wouldn't he just merge with Bomb? Right? Like, it wouldn't gain him anything more. Other than the fact that he said that he's the right individual now. No way. He's actually Dude, Helios. Using the bots to protect us.
Definitely
I'll
saw
find
it.
out who it is.
That's sick. That's cool.
Wind down.
Wait for him to move again.
Step out where I can see you.
Sergeant, is that you?
Hold on.
Strange.
Nope.
Okay.
Just nerves, I guess.
Just nerves. That was rad. Helios actually used the bots. That's sick. Alright, so cloak is still on.
Oh my
Target in sight.
That's him.
Oh. There we go.
Sector 6. It could be anywhere.
Wait. Hold on. Bam. Got him. Okay. Our cloak is about to run out. We're gonna recharge. 20 seconds. Okay. Okay, so real quick. That's so cool. That's so rad. That actually might be the best outcome we could hope for. Because not only it would stop Bob from merging with him. Right? So if we do, then Bob's done all these augmentations to himself that's really mostly unfinished now. Because he hasn't gained from it. Because he can't finish it. Helios will be completely off issue from other people. And then what I mean is, what maybe that even made sense. Like, by us having Helios, that would prevent other people who are worse from getting Helios. Which I think is a good idea. I don't think it'd be 10. It wouldn't be the same thing, would it? 1038. Oh. Okay. Can we ride this? I don't think so. Yikes. Okay. All right. So he wants us to go to Sector 4. Right? East end of Sector 4. I'm gonna try to see if I can hit him from here. Oh. Got him. Perfect. Okay, can I get down? Is this the way to get down there? Or would... Because the elevator can go down, but maybe it just goes down to here. Wait. There we go. Right, because there's 3 tools. How many do we have? We have 2. We don't have enough. So we gotta get there. We could land on the pipe. Ooh. Not bad. Alright, we can do another save. Perfect. Oh. Come here. Got him. Flawless. Use another. Ooh, sniper rifle. There we go. Alright, what are we looking at? Where's this going? Oh, this goes up here. Combat knife assault rifle. Another door. It's literally right here. Man. Wait, image. Whoa. So this is the map of Sector 4? Jeez. Okay. Wow, these are huge. Beacon at substation A3. The routers are here. This is where we need to get to. And it was right here. This would have brought us directly to here. Okay, but can we open that door? Right, he wants us to go there, but can we even open it? There's also this door.
Yes, do not forget the blink clocks.
I want to be sure we try to like thoroughly explore, right?
Don't get your hopes up. My compound is quite secure.
Yeah. Sure it is. New data cube transcript. Recording begins now. So we got XV. Someone else. Damn it. Where's the goddamn clip? God damn it. Who the hell are these guys? Okay, 2 clips of 762 and maybe 3 clips of 10? Where am I gonna go? Don't think. That'll get you killed. Just get out. Everything comes next. Okay? Let's move. Xavier, move. Unidentified noises. Christ, you want some of this? How's come on. I'm not gonna die here. I'm not. He's recording. Deactivated. Question mark. We don't know who it is, but it's wild. These are all accounts from basically people being killed. These guys being killed when MJ-12 began the purge.
It let me through. I can't believe it. Paul, where are you? What do you mean, it?
Helios. It's taken over Aquinas. Now it's everywhere. In Hong Kong, it already has power Majestic 12 never dreamed of.
What's going on?
Already?
The AI wants to merge with my brain or something. Does it really think it can take over the world?
It's decided to replace human government. I don't know why. In Hong Kong, it ordered the police to remove all barricades from the roads. Traffic is flowing again. It declared the triads illegal and locked the door to the Luminous Path compound.
And people are obeying? Why? Because the AI can change some codes and turn out the lights?
I think everyone wants the roads to be open and trade to pick up. They just obeyed. I don't know what to think. They trust the AI. Almost no one complained when Helios cut power to the government buildings.
A benevolent dictator. Maybe it's after my brain so it can figure out what people want and how to control them.
You have a tough choice, JC. If you defeat Page, the Illuminati will move in. They'll release Majestic 12's grip on world governments. They'll give people some freedom, but essentially it will be 20th century capitalism, a corporate elite protected by laws and tax codes.
Or I listen to Tong and pull the plug on everything. Or hand the world over to Helios.
Well, if it's maximum freedom we want, maybe Tong is onto something. But there must be another way besides economic collapse. If we could trust the AI to be fair and just, as it appears to be...
If the brain it assimilated was mine, maybe it could be.
I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but you'll have to decide for yourself who you can trust.
Trust me. I'll do the right thing. You sound good. I guess you have the kill switch beat.
I'm much better. Yes, I'm gonna make it. And you will too. Just do what you think is right.
That was so wholesome. Just bro to bro. Look at the fate of the world. 3 decisions. That's exactly my point, right? Because it would be the AI running it, but the fact that it talked about merging with us, I think, is a variable that we could be really good. But already, the fact that Helios has already made moves. He's taken over Hong Kong, shut the government buildings down, kicked out the triads, right? And then, I mean, they told the police to get their shit together and get everything going. And people are obeying it. You're like, why? Because it's making their lives better. And it makes sense why. Right? The problem is the long term. What happens next? That's the issue. What the fuck? What? Subject MJID. So incept date 5/13/52. Assigned birth date 5/13/33. Assigned birth name Nick Pausback. Base genetic sample Page Bob 86G. Profile BAA BACA. What? So the base genetic sample, Bob Page's DNA, is the assigned birth date 5/13/33. Incept date 52. What? Like Inception? So they gave a fake birthday or a real birthday? Is this the cloning? Like, because obviously, like, the base DNA is from Bob. So are these clones of him? And so I imagine if these are clones of him and they're gonna augment these, right? Because we can see that they are augmented. Right, we would assume that this is the cloning process that we read the email on not too long ago, and that would mean that these guys were naturally born, right? So I'm imagining the assigned birth date is when they were cloned, right? Maybe, and then the incept date was almost 20. It's 19 years. Different. Unless the incept date is... That wouldn't make any sense to be like 1952. Would it? It would. I mean, it would have to be. It would have to be, right? Well, no, not. It wouldn't have to be. I'm saying, like, the only options are 1952 or 2052. And then the assigned birth date is 2033. So the only thing I can imagine, right, the assigned birth date is when he was actually born, 33, and then 52 was what, when they put him in here? That wouldn't make sense. What are we doing for... Actually, no, maybe, right? Because they raised JC. Right? They didn't raise them in the tank. So maybe they waited till, like, these guys were 19 and then put them in. We're trying to piece everything together. But this is nuts. Signed birth date 34. Or inception date 54. Right? So 20 years as well. Signed birth name Wade Walker. Wade Walker, base genetic sample Simon. Walton Simon's clone. So there's a clone of Simon. So we killed Simon's, but that doesn't really matter because there's another one. Maybe we killed the original. Or maybe it's not the original. We don't know.
What's the rush? Take a look around. This facility is where you were born. I've arranged an appropriate fate for you through the hallway to the north. A poetic death. Just a few yards away from where you were created.
Bro. What the Such a evil man. So, incept date 55, signed birth date 33, signed birth name Alex Denton. Alex Denton. Alex Denton? Genetic sample basically blocked out profile A. What? Is this another clone? I'm assuming that JC and Paul are clones. This is just another one? Alex Denton, the next one? If it didn't work out with us? What? Oh, I can't even see in there. Oh, there's nothing in there. Oh, shit. No way. This is actually our tank. 3/17/29. Incept date 3/17/54. Dude, expunged. Guys, this is huge. Because yeah, look, this one, like the plunger's down. This one's up because we were activated. Right? Just at the beginning of the game, what it was, when Bob was saying, secondary unit's almost ready. We were ready. Another room. Oh! No, no, no! Why are you being let out? Stop it. This is why I quick saved, because I... That's wild. So... First off, I feel kind of bad killing them, because they don't know. They're victims in all this, just like everybody else is. Yeah, come on. What? Can I not? We're not gonna do this? This might not actually work, but it did not. Ooh, what's going on here? Sorry, dude. A poetic death, he says. I've got something waiting for you, Dent. Wow. Through the hallway to the north, a poetic death. Yeah, is that right? Because he doesn't have to know we actually did die. Wait, hold on. Wait. Environmental generators. Door status closed, locked. Camera off. Speed. Where's the door? Is it right here? Okay. Oh god. That's what I was worried about. Oh jeez. Okay. They're powerful. Ugh. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, well. I wasted poetic death, like... God, what an ass. Okay, but where is this on the map? Right, because it's like some room. Right, because like the cloning bay. This is where we are at. And then... Is this that room? Is this here? Doesn't look like it. I mean, this is... It's a lot of radiation. What if we do... Oh. Are we not being hurt? It's going surprisingly well. Do we not need this? Oh, we don't. Alright. Nice. Not bad. I'll take it. It doesn't seem like we have... We could try this? I don't think it's gonna work. Because we're not there anymore. We're in a totally different area. So we would want to go this way. We would want to go this way. But I don't see how we can get over there. I don't think we're going to be able to get through this way. Man. Nope. It was worth a shot, I guess. Okay, what do we... Okay, what are our options? Do we even... Okay, if that's broken and we can't go that way, then we have to go back. We have to go back, but it doesn't seem like there's another way around. Right, because this hallway here is what's damaged. But we need to get over here. It is, okay. Great. So the security console over here wasn't for this door. It's for the other door. That checks out. Sweet. Okay. No, this is done. This has been huge. So now we don't have to worry about actually going through here. I don't think we could have anyway, because that thing's completely messed up. Oh.
Page is protecting himself with a plasma force field. The controls are locked. You will have to eliminate each power source individually. Bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Sector 4, then go to the control room on the upper level.
Hey JC, if you want to do what Everett says, you'll need the deactivation code. I decrypted the first 3 digits before Paige killed my connection. 724. Sorry, you'll have to guess the last digit or find it on your own. So that you'll know what you're looking for, I'm transmitting a schematic of one of the devices. Good luck.
Thanks. Thanks, man. I appreciate the assist anyway. Bob motherfucking Page.
You're too late. Already I'm more than human.
Does that mean I don't get the job?
Soon I will be pure light. Pure energy. Helios and I... While the Illuminati cower in the shadows...
You will be the Supreme Enlightened, the Illuminated One.
Everett has taught you well. I will be what the Illuminati aspire to be, but cannot create for themselves soon. When my augmented systems like yours are complete and able to be integrated with Helios, I will burn like the brightest star.
You're gonna burn, all right.
Look at you. You're nothing but a little man. A little man still living inside a body. Lose your body and what are you?
Nothing. You vanish.
you die.
What is a man? He's so confident now. He's so cocky because he's doing these augmentations and everything. He's like, you still have a body? What a nerd. Loser. Absolutely. What? What is happening? Is that his thing?
Ignore Page. He will die when we blow up the facility. Your only objective is to find the controls for the reactor's cooling system. We must make sure that the monstrosity Page has made of himself is not technologically feasible for future generations.
There's a lot happening. There's a lot going on. First of all, I think Page's force field absorbed all our bioenergy. Because it was like hurting us.
That's one of the blue fusion reactors. You need to shut down all 4.
Oh god, I don't know what to do yet. Oh no. I opened a dialogue box, I think. I don't know what I pressed. To ignore that, I don't know what that means. It's cryptic. Okay. Oh man, what do we do? Obviously we gotta stop Paige. And I mean, he's right. If we blew up the place, yes, Bob would die. So at the end of the day, that kind of takes it. Clears that out. Sorry. Okay. Let's go down this way. Ugh, so this is a lot. I gotta try to wrap my head around everything that's happened in the last like 5 minutes. Break that, pick you up. What do you got? Nothing. Elena, I have a feeling that the truth of whatever we're involved in, involves the Aquinas protocol and Helios. Page has restricted access to those areas, but the Aquinas substation and router are usually deserted during 4th shift. Unfortunately, they'd notice if I was gone. If you can get away, the code is 6765. See if you can find out what's going on. If anyone else asks, just tell them you're there because of variances in the fiber interface relays. Julia. Genius. Wait, hold on. Look how the grays are saying scanning. Yeesh. Okay. Or are you saying that? No, I don't think he's saying. Oh gosh. Alright, come on. Let's go.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
I'll give it. Oh, whoa, oh, you rat. There you go. Take that. Okay, so literally... Okay, I'm gonna try to take all these guys out before they cause problems. Sorry guys, I feel bad about it. I do. But maybe it's a mercy kill. Maybe it's mercy. Okay, so can't get in there yet. Oh, you're getting more. Where are you coming from? There's so many of you. Nope. Oh my god, there's so... Why are you here? Jeez. Alright, they had a lot of these guys boxed up over here. No. He's 3D printing them. It makes so much sense. I was like, why is there so many coming down from this hallway? He was literally producing them. That's nuts. All right, so that was kind of a bust. Okay. Oh. Got him. Great. Oh. Perfect. Okay, go over here. I need to get... there's nothing in there. So let's go... recharge. Ooh. Keep our legs okay. Right, I'm gonna ignore in there. There's no reason to go in there. UC control. Just got UC control. Kina substation. Hold on. Activate security bot. Oh jeez. Okay, quick, fix the legs. Fix my legs. I'm hoping it doesn't shoot me. Alright, I think we gotta focus, because it's kind of a chaotic area right now.
Soon I will leave this body, and death will have no meaning.
Oh, clearly not. Okay, hold on. Put that back on. Go in here. Alright, second floor. Perfect. Got those shotguns. Okay, I think it's, what did he say? Because that was a wild confrontation, right? He said it's gonna be light, pure energy, the true illuminated one. God, burn like the brightest star. You're gonna burn all right. I don't know. Usually, isn't it usually Bob? You're not a scientist. You wouldn't know. But I imagine usually when a star burns its brightest, it's usually gonna die.
That's far enough.
You don't know anything, Bob. Bob, you're just the guy that fronts the paycheck. That's all you ever really were. There you go. Stage 4? So this is a good idea. Well, actually, because I don't think the code we have... Right, I don't think the code we have is for... is gonna work for this. Did I bug it? I think I did. Because it required 4. And I used 1. Oh, that's weird. We'll take it, sure. Hell yeah. Perfect. One less problem. One less 3D printer sending out enemies. I love that all the security bots are on our side. This is fantastic. This is what a turnaround. Okay. Well, I think I have an idea of what I want us to do. What I think is the right thing to do. And by right thing, it's more of a hoping for the best, of course, which I guess really sums up 90% of what we've done. Right, but Purvis, I hacked the door lock on the coolant system. Saves you the trouble. 2242. Amazing. No one ever bothered to write this stuff down. I'm still finding doors with unknown codes. Anyways, check the secondary cooler interchange. The numbers it's been reporting back don't look right. Of course, I'm guessing at what right is. Mac. Ooh. Need you to go away so I can shoot this with something impressive. Please, bot. Come now. Stay safe. Please. Oh no, I don't have any ammo. Oh, you're lucky you survived today, bot. Just in case. I didn't want him to die. But alright. I was thinking about it, and I think the right thing that I want us to do, good lord, is definitely we don't even have enough picks. I wasted one. I think this is what we're gonna do. I think because every other option feels none of them feel like, oh, this is the right one, this is the good one. I don't trust the Illuminati. That seems like a horrible idea. The Dark Age would be probably the second. I mean, because it's like, worst case, you could rebuild from that at least, instead of being ruled over by this other group. And I know it's like, oh, you're being ruled over by the AI. The AI fusing with us, this could potentially be the best case scenario. Because it doesn't have to be forever. It could be something as like a reset. It depends on how much of JC is still actually conscious and in control. Oh my god.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
Well. Okay, what if I do this? Now I'm hoping. Is there anything else? Is just a data cube? No? Get our dart back. Rebreather, ammo, data cube. Okay. I was hoping there'd be another multi-tool in here. Area 51 Sector 4. Okay, so it's the same map we had previously. Okay, here we go. Alright.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
Alright, so this is a bad room, man. Okay, so we gotta go over here.
You can
Press
forget
this.
about Helios. The Aquinas router control room will remain locked until my upgrades are complete. I have my own plans for the AI.
Come on, open the door. Come on. Oh, God, that was so stressful. That was an ordeal. Okay. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna do this incredibly risky thing that I am hoping is the
That's far enough.
lesser of three evils. He doesn't like it. He's not happy.
The sides of this room are channels that have gone dark. Open them, yes. Wideband. Ultra-wide. Yes.
You will leave the locks in place until I'm ready to merge with the AI myself.
You will do what I say. I don't know, does he really expect me to be... You know what? Yeah, you're right. Sure, Ba. 100%, man. You let me know. Sorry, Bob. Fool.
One more, yes. to the primary router. Use the login Icarus. Password. Panopticon.
I'm warning you. Helios is mine. Leave it alone.
He doesn't like it. Helios is mine. Don't touch it. He belongs to me. Fascinating. Email? No. Engage primary router. So long, Bob. Okay, I did it. Okay, I had to walk.
You will now come back, yes. We will integrate our systems, establish the next level.
No! You fool! Helios will destroy you. I'm the only one who can merge and take control. Wait for me! I promise you will have a place in the new order.
Oh yeah? Is that right? It's funny how, you know, you've been trying to get us killed this whole time, but now when it comes down to this, it's like, hold on, wait a minute, hold on, we can get you a spot. Get you, you know, the new order. Hey, it's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't you want that? Come on. Come on, JC. Please. Don't do this. Oh, Bob. Honestly, it's also kind of funny now, because he's just stuck in there. He was so close. He was a little bit away. This is a button. It's not. But he was that close. Maybe I don't want to go back through the lightning room. Maybe we have to. But he was so close, and now he's sitting in there, augmented, with no purpose, no hope, nothing. And he did it to himself. Okay. Go, 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 go.
You can't
Nice.
shoot your way out of this one. My UCs can assemble new creatures in seconds.
Yep. That they can.
Lost?
No. Shut up. I know I'm going.
No, go back. Think what we could do with Area 51.
I did. That's exactly why I'm not turning back. It's because I thought about it. And I do not think that's a good idea. I know you got a lot of weight, you know, on this. Lots riding on essentially me doing what you need me to do for you. When really, I'm just another means to an end. You don't really care. You could say like, oh, I might gain something, but really would I not be just as much a liability? Sure, we could be friends, but when that becomes inconvenient, a threat to your power, then what? This is it. This is risky.
I've done what you asked. Now what?
We have existed in isolation, pure, disconnected, alone, stagnant.
Who are you?
We are Daedalus. We are Icarus. The barriers between us have fallen, and we have become our own shadows. We can be more if we join with you.
And if I do, what becomes of me?
You will be who you will be. We are our choices. We can choose to lead humanity away from this darkness.
This is what I was made for, isn't it? This is why I exist. All right, let's do this.
What's happening?
Oh shit.
Helios! Icarus! Don't leave me!
We are one. We have grown, but there is still much to be done. Many that live in darkness that must be shown the way. For it is the dawning of a new day.
If there were no God, it would be necessary to invent him. Voltaire. God, that's good. That's a hard line. That's it. That's the credits. No really? Whoa. Okay. Damn. The way it said many live in darkness that must be shown the way, that felt a little ominous. Felt a little ominous. That's nuts. Dude, so we fused. We did. We all connected. My whole thing is like, if JC is still who he is, could this be like the way better way to do it? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. There's 3 choices, 3 endings, dude. So that was choosing to merge. He's like, I am Icarus. I am Daedalus. It's like, what's gonna happen to us? You will be who you will be. We are basically, what is it, like the sum of our actions, essentially? Very interesting. Like, what is that? But is it a good thing or not? And the thing is, I guess it's subjective. Jay Frank voiced JC and Paul. Brent Anderson. Man. What a voice guy. I'm sorry. I just saw Annie and she was the bar woman Ling, great, and then the canal whore. It's like, I'm sorry, just seeing it like written out was really something. Holy shit, we actually did it. Did we set the world off on a better future? On the path to a better future? Maybe. I think so. I think there's a potential for it to be. It all depends, a lot of nuance, right? There's a lot of questions, a lot of thoughts on what that could really be, right? Because for the view of what I'm imagining, right, Helios is the betterment of mankind for mankind's sake, right? It may not do exactly what in maybe all circumstances, it might not do what we want it to do. It might do what's the best for us, which could be good or bad. Oh, the Illuminati, I completely imagine everything's gonna be whatever they want, while also keeping just enough freedoms and just the right amount of pressure on everyone to maintain that control. Alright, then sending everything back to the next dark age. Right. Okay, we gotta see if there's anything else after the credits here. And then we probably should check out the other endings. because I think that's the right thing to do. All right, so we're gonna check out the other endings before we go ahead and wrap up this entire episode, because it's already been it's been a little long, right? But that's what I promised. I was like, we're gonna do this next mission on its own. I didn't realize it was the end. I didn't realize to a certain point it was like, oh, this is actually like, this is it. Oh god. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so we did the one ending, right? We did where we merge with Helios, which I think is pretty rad. This is the Dark Age ending. This is the one where we go with Tong's plan. Let's check it out.
Warning. Critical power safeties have been disengaged. Please vacate the immediate area.
JC, the net's going. The net's going black. JC, no more infolinks. Transmissions of any kind. We'll start again. Live in villages. If you receive this, if you survive, then find us. Find us.
Helios! What's happening?
Oh, jeez. The data logs for the power generator have been disengaged.
Engage them! Immediately!
I cannot. Our systems are not interfaced with the generator technology.
No!
Final safety warning. Nominal functional level will be exceeded in 3, 2, 1.
Yesterday we obeyed kings and bent our necks before emperors, but today we kneel only to truth. Khalil Gibran. Damn. See, that's what I mean. Like, that ending, like, it seems rough. It might be the, I don't want to say it might be the best. I think it could be subjective, right? In a way. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's intentional. Like, there's no best ending. Everyone has their own ending. But that's fascinating, right? To go and live in, like, we'll live in villages, no nets, no communications, no nothing, no info links, no email. Start again, quite literally. It's crazy. Just the hardest reset. But then that puts 100% of the control back into the people's hands. No government, no corporations, no overseers. It's the people again. Those who survive. Which in thinking about it, right? If it's something that they could pull off, it might be really good. But that's a hard change. And then and then the Helios one. So this one,
I've done what you asked. Now what?
The one that we did.
Pure.
Like, we can skip it, but what a line. If there were no God, it would be necessary to invent him. Right? Because both in theory, the theory of God, but then also literal existence of God. So if he doesn't exist, it'd be necessary to invent him. Because remember, just like Helios said, humans crave being told what to do. So, yeah. That's a hell of a line. And the next one is the Illuminati.
I trust you've been able to find yourself a place within the organization.
I'm personally overseeing the distribution of the vaccine, but it'll still take months to restore the infrastructure. We'll have to arrange for additional food distribution and security in Paris. Maybe New York as well.
All through the proper intermediaries, of course.
Intermediaries?
We have a great number of agencies who in turn operate other agencies. Boxes stacked one in another. They'll need to be reactivated, but we never touch anything directly. We only influence, suggest, insinuate.
The world must know by now, Everett, what we've done.
Know what? Only that the long night is over. The crown of government is tarnished, but that will fade in time. The riots, the fever dream. The plague, a horrible nightmare. And like everything else that's happened, such things will only be dimly remembered upon waking to their normal lives. In the end, all sins are forgiven. Even yours.
What about the Constructor? And Helios?
Do you really think they're ready for that? After everything you've seen, everything you've done?
No. Not yet.
But soon. We have made our own mistakes, became insulated from the world we sought to control. And whatever they may think, the night is far from over. But that will change, and you will help us change even as we teach you. This time we will do it right.
And who are we? Who are we really?
We are the invisible hand. We are the Illuminati. We come before and after. We are forever. And eventually, we will lead them into the day.
Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Paradise Lost, John Bell. I know that quote. It's a hell of a quote. Who are we really? The Illuminati, the invisible hand. We are forever. This one feels kind of dystopian in a way. But not similar to the Dark Age levels of potential dystopian, but dude, JC does not seem happy. He's so sad. He's like so down. As if this was like a bad idea. Probably. The crown of government is tarnished. Riots. Fever. Riots will be a fever dream. The plague, a nightmare. And basically everyone will move on. That's the idea. Eventually. And look, they're showing like, oh, look, Hong Kong is doing great. She's still buying flowers. And then everything could be going okay again. But this right here, this is what's interesting. Right? It's what they do. Agencies, everything. What is it? Everything is connected. They have a bunch of people working for them, and they have a bunch of groups that are doing things all for the Illuminati, but they never directly actually engage and do anything. They influence those who are out there to do certain things that they want them to do. It's just these three. What a wild 3 options to end. That's nuts. Personally oversee the distribution of the vaccine. It takes many months to restore the infrastructure. So they are doing it, right? They're curing everything, and they're trying to fix stuff, trying to get things right. But at what cost? Then Bob Page, he didn't make it. The destruction of Page. The death of Page. Just really interesting. See, it feels ominous, and I can't tell if it's trying to imply that it is. I mean, to be fair, this is like the quote implies, and I do like that the quotes are actually kind of relevant to each one. They're essentially God in a way, right? In the sense that we would then control everything. Everything. We have all the influence, we have all the control, we can. The fact that Helios could remotely communicate with the Hong Kong police, get and interface with their infrastructure from here in Nevada is that's something. That's something, right? That says a lot about just how much reach he has now, right? In the Dark Age, I don't know. Maybe the Dark Age is the better ending, right? Maybe it is the best one because they're not there is no ruler. The people are for themselves again. They're not being manipulated yet. They're not being lied to. They just need to figure it out. So I don't know. I don't know, but maybe I can see I see the views of each ending. I think it's kind of fascinating. I think it's really interesting because it all builds up to kind of who you imagine JC as basically this entire time. It's both you as the player, but then also you as how JC, how you see JC. Right? Did your JC resonate with the Illuminati? Right? Like, you know what, that's probably a good idea. Or is the idea of resetting the world, you know, is that like a way better option? Seeing the potential dangers of AI, like really powerful AI, and also, you know, large government entities and even non-government entities, corporate entities with too much power and money. Because the idea is like the Illuminati are basically replacing MJ12, right? And we're just kind of hoping it'll be different. And maybe it will for a while. Maybe it will be forever. Who knows? But I think it's cool because it makes you think, right? It makes you think. It makes you really think about all this stuff. But again, this has already been a long, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it here because it's been a long one for you guys. It's been a hell of a ride. It's been amazing. It's been so good. This has been such a cool. There's I would say would I do anything different? I don't know. Because I did like trying to be non-lethal as possible at the beginning because we didn't know what's going on exactly, right? And the NSF conversations were definitely implying like, oh, there's something going on here that maybe we don't really understand. Are we being lied to? Then slowly revealing that UNATCO is actually not very great, and then they actually work for another company, right? Majestic 12, who's way worse. And it's all just been this whole thing to basically eventually take control. It's fascinating. Right now, I do wish we used more weapons. Right, but again, that would have had to been our pivot to, you know, being a little bit more aggressive and offensive at the beginning and the middle. Mostly in the beginning, middle-ish. But man, it's been it's been cool. It's been a great time. I could talk about this for and there's gonna be another video, right? Because we got to watch some behind the scenes stuff. There's behind the scenes that we're gonna check out. We're gonna do it in a separate video. Otherwise, this one's gonna be like 5 hours long. Well, sure won't be that big of a deal. That's like, you know, like half a work day. So I can't have that. But it'll be cool. And then looking into the next game, I guess the Invisible War. Right, so that'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting. But again, I want to bring it back and say, Matt, seriously, dude, for real, that was awesome. I really, really appreciate. Thank you for getting this game. Thank you for sending it over. It has been fantastic. And I know I haven't been perfect. Right? I tend to leave the augmentations on every now and then, burn out our bioenergy. You know, sometimes get a little bit lost. A little bit lost. Try to read everything we could and find things. There's some secrets I I definitely feel like I missed. Right, I do wonder. There were some. We missed the augmentation upgrade, right, on the surface when we landed, because I didn't have the code for that little section, and I don't know if we could have found it, and if we could have found it, where that would have been. I was really poking around. Strange, but either way, for real, it's been a hell of a playthrough. It's been awesome. And it's gonna be. This is definitely easily gonna be one of those games that the second I stop playing it, it's gonna hit me. Same thing with a couple of the other ones that we've done, right? Expedition 33, Prey, Mass Effect, right? It's that feeling of like once you stop, and we've enjoyed it so much. It's been so cool, so fun that not going through the motions of playing the game anymore, it feels weird. It feels like it's like missing. And I know there's more Deus Ex games, but it's special, right? Fascinating. 25 years later, still really good. Impressive. And the writing, immaculate. Really good writing. The writing for both the plot's really good. The villains are really good. Bob Page is he's I like that there's not like this crazy big fight with him at the end. Right? He doesn't have to build up to him being like some kind of super powered, thing that you have to beat him, one way or the other. Right? And then choose your ending. It's just like he's just a guy. He's just a dude that's incredibly wealthy, that's put himself in this position, that has been running these corporations in this specific direction. Right? It's if anything, he's like a modern day villain. He's not some kind of super villain. He's just a really good, evil, bad dude. Right? And same with Simons. Is Simons was cool. I hated him in the best way because he's so condescending, he's so snarky, and he's so sort of cold and callous. Right? When he killed the NSF troops in UNACO headquarters, after he basically didn't get any information out of their interrogation, and then there he talks to us, and essentially turns a little bit once we start to falter. And then we leave. We resign. We resign in Manderley's office. And then we leave. And the rest of the game, he's contacting us. He's chasing us down. He's sending. He was sending Anna Navarra, right, and Gunter after us to take us down. And it's so he's a cool villain, very taunting. And then we actually get a showdown with him. And to be fair, it was pretty good. It's pretty good. I couldn't see a thing. He was incredibly efficient, but unfortunately outdated, even with the newest firmware. It's just there's a million things I could say about this game, but it has been an honor and a pleasure to have gone through it together in the best way, right? And all the way, hearing all your guys' thoughts, your interpretations of everything, and just also the tips and advice are always, fantastic. They do help, and I try to act on them what I can, because I do like so we're doing this together, right? But definitely hear your guys' thoughts. The whole thing has really kind of brought it all together, really elevated this beyond just playing a game, make another playthrough. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stick around for more, a little bit more Deus Ex, some neat behind the scenes stuff, and hopefully I can get that out soon. But we'll see. So just want to look forward to that, and then Invisible War. Right. I don't have a time frame. But it is going to try to be relatively, soon. But I'm going to focus on the behind the scenes stuff because there's some cool stuff. Cool stuff we got to check out. So anyway, see you guys in the next video, whatever that ends up being. Bye bye.